Hey, good morning. I'm Patrick Curry with the Chamber of Commerce, and today we are so fortunate to have Anthony Martinez with us here with Spectrum Cleaning and Restoration. Now, it's something that Garden City really needs, and they're not just disasters, so let me start off with that. There's other things they do also, which I'm going to let Anthony talk about. But when something bad happens in a disaster, you need somebody like Anthony and Spectrum Cleaning and Restoration to walk you through the process. So without further ado, let me introduce Anthony Martinez with Spectrum Cleaning and Restoration.
Good morning.
Morning. So tell us a little bit about exactly what you guys offer for
Okay.
the...
Yeah, so first of all, thank you all for coming out. We sure appreciate you sharing your morning with us. Spectrum Cleaning and Restoration is a full-service disaster restoration company. Just like Patrick mentioned earlier, we go in at the beginning of a disaster. That could be a fire, flood, mold issue, anything along those lines. So we walk with you throughout the whole process. Having a disaster in your home is not an easy task at all, which you'd mentioned earlier.
Yes.
So we're with you we walk you through there the whole way, from disaster point to cleanup to the rebuild, and that's what we're here for.
Well, thank you, Anthony. And I know you have some people here with you, but let me clarify. Did you begin your servant career? Because I'm going to call it a servant career because you really have to have that mentality of a servant to run this kind of operation. Did that start in 2015?
That started, we started in 2014, really. Finishing school up at Kansas State University, I really didn't know which direction I wanted to go. An opportunity came about from a family friend, mentor, and we took off running with the opportunity of the cleaning and disaster restoration business. And that's where it began there, so 2014.
So you started in 2015, and then you're going to open it here in Garden City because you're originally in Liberal, correct?
Correct. So our headquarters is out of Liberal. This is a secondary branch location, so we'll be operating just the same as we are at Liberal.
Well, fantastic. Well, let me let you introduce some of the people that are on your team that will help us, and then we'll talk about the everyday things you do. So go ahead and introduce.
Yeah, this is our foreman here, Alan Marquez. He's working on his 5th year with Spectrum Cleaning and Restoration. This is Cynthia. We couldn't do it without Cynthia. She's kind of the brain of the business, front of the office. When you're calling, you're talking to Cynthia. She's working on her 1st year here. She'll be here 1 year in October. This is George. He came along, I don't know, about 4 years ago as an apprentice. George just graduated high school, and he's decided to pursue a career with Spectrum Cleaning and Restoration as a service tech. So, Alan or Patrick?
Well, yeah, let's not forget Jackson here. Now, Jackson is the up-and-coming president someday of this operation. Is that right, Jackson?
Yes.
Yes. Well, you're going to do just fine, my friend. Alan, would you like to talk a little bit about this?
Sure. Like he said, we just don't always just specialize in disaster. We also do pretty much cleanings, anything restoration, apart from restoration. So we pretty much offer a lot and diverse a lot too.
Symphony, anything?
No.
No, I understand. Well, listen, so we talked about disaster, but that's not where it ends at. So you guys do everyday things. Let's say that you bought a house and the carpets are a disaster. Let's talk about the everyday opportunities you guys offer.
So, I met a realtor out here earlier. I can't remember. I've met so many people, but just along the lines of being a realtor too, the home has to be cleaned up, has to be prepared for sale. So we do a lot of move-in prep, move-out prep, and on a daily basis for our normal consumer, our commercial or residential consumer, we'll do the carpet cleanings, air ducts, tile and grout, also upholstery. That's some of our specialty cleaning tasks there that we also offer.
Well, fantastic. So if somebody needs to get a hold of you, how can they get a hold of you and where do they go?
You can get a hold of us 24/7 on our main hotline. It's 620-417-5161. Spectrum Cleaning Restoration Kansas, it's restorationkansas.com. And we're always here for you. We've got the phone attached to us. We're ready to go.
What is the actual physical location that we're at now?
Today we are at 602 West Mary Street right here in Garden City. We're ready to serve you, and we're looking forward to meeting the community.
Thank you so much. And just remember, this is 24/7. So if something bad happens or you need something, you can call anytime 24/7. That's what I think really separates them from everybody else is they're available 24/7, 365.
Sure.
So I would like now to call up the ambassadors. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Fantastic. Thank you everyone for coming out. Fantastic job.